to where we are going to continue. And right now, yes, I will be doing a side mission cleanup right now. So that is what's going to happen. I am in the second area, so I will be doing a side mission cleanup.
I've been wondering, is it possible there are other Outriders still in cryo?
Well, it's entirely possible. Jane and I... We weren't expecting to find your team, and with insurgents closing in, we didn't have time to look for anyone else. I don't have to tell you how dangerous the first city is, but... I'd want to be the first to know what you find.
I'm curious too. I'll go check it out.
Just because you haven't found any other Outriders.
The cryopod I found you in was in an old medical lab near the river. You should start searching there.
Are you lost, old man?
Are we all?
He's right.
What are you doing here? This place isn't safe.
What do you see when you look at this shattered city? I see my own story in every street. I lived here through every crisis, every revolt and riot, till they tore it away from us.
Afraid I missed all that.
We lost Earth. Soon we'll lose this planet. We lose everything in the end. Maybe that's how it has to be. I left some things in my old hut, valuable things. I couldn't survive a minute on my own. But I'd show you where they're hidden if you would open the way. I'd just like to go home once more.
Stay here. I'll handle it.
What a long, strange trip it's been. My old home's near the radio tower overlooking the city.
Oh, space and edge. Gotta walk back. Missions. Turn around, go to camp, go to power plant. Yeah, footbridge. Pinch. Go back to camp, go to the flag, go to the footbridge.
Hey, old man. What was this place like back in the beginning?
Oh, it was miracles daily. Industrial printers constructing anything we needed from Enoch's raw materials. In a flash, we were building a city on an alien planet. Until the storms came.
You saw the first storm?
Oh, yes. Lights on the horizon. Machines going wrong. The entire city went black. Just bolts of lightning and screams I could see people lifted into the air, trees shredded, fires everywhere. Whatever hope for Enoch we had, it was gone in a breath.
What happened after the engine blew?
No electronics, and the sleepers getting woke in thousands an hour. And they tried to keep us calm, but there was no food, no medicine, nowhere to hide from the storms. ECA closed the gates and left us all to rot. And we would have too, if not for the Altered. I never wanted to be an insurgent. I just wanted what my family had been promised.
Which is fair. Hello, Jaco.
Bitch.
Such an aggressive door opening for just an entry into a place.
Sounds better.
The fuck this door!
Exactly.
I'm here!
Fuck that door.
Oh, I dodged like that now? What? Apparently they did a, apparently they updated it to where now when I dodge, I go into a lightning bolt across. Or it's the armor that does it.
Hardly armor.
Probably, but I haven't worn it. Or the game gave us our own special fucking dodges now. One of the two. Because there was a update. Apparently, Otter called it out.
I almost killed fucking Gale. I said I almost killed Gale.
Keyword there, Jake. What is that keyword?
Almost.
And what did he do? Fucking smacked you, didn't he?
Yeah, he fucking stabbed me me across the fucking map.
I told you to watch out for that.
I did, but guess what? When I fucking was, you know, visually out of range, you know, it still blaming got me.
So got fucked by Gale stab. How low was his health?
Kind of like halfway to the moon, you could say.
To slave or knight?
It's on the moon. I know it was low enough though. I'll tell you that.
So you got the third stage. watch Jake suffering.
What is it from the Outriders suffering? Dark Souls?
Because now he knows my name. Oh shit. I fucking died because I got too cocky. Fuck, I started in the beginning. Goddamn, let's go.
Oh, you're starting at the beginning? Do something else then?
Listen, it's not like your thing in Doom where you didn't understand that and you just had to restart your whole game.
And then what is it like?
What were you doing in One Life? Or Extra
I was
Life?
doing extra lives mode and ran out of extra lives and lost everything.
Everything you worked for and grabbed in the game was all for nothing. 'Cause you
I
didn't
lost.
realize.
Biggest fucking...
Restart his whole game.
Yeah.
It's like the time that I was playing Dead Island, and I fucking, the game, my save got corrupted, and I was all the way at the very end place. I was at the prison. You know what I'm talking about. I worked all the way to the prison. I had problems with haunted weapon.
I assume you're not recording. I thought you walked away from the keyboard for a minute.
Huh?
And I wouldn't think you would still be recording if you walked away from the keyboard.
What do you mean? What?
You went quiet for a minute. I thought you left and then came back. So I thought you weren't recording because I figured
I
even
wasn't
you wouldn't
quiet.
just
What are you
get up
talking
and
about?
walk
I'm
away.
quiet.
I don't remember what you said before you went quiet. No. I don't know. I just exist to confuse you, I guess.
Talking about Dead Island where I was at the prison and I had a good haunted weapon.
No, before you started talking about that, before you mentioned how I lost everything, thank you again for bringing that back up. Ripping that band-aid off and pouring salt in the wound. Before you poured salt in that wound, you said you had to do something quiet for a minute. Jake was quiet. No, Jake hadn't even talked yet. Right. I'm gonna test something here. I wanna test your memory spell. I'm gonna ask you to remember a series of numbers for me, and I'm gonna ask you 1 minute later. Numbers are, if you're ready, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna wait until it's 12:11 a.m. on my clock here. Then I'm gonna ask you to repeat those numbers to me. I know this might be difficult for you. You have the attention span of 2 squirrels joined at the hip.
My memory's not that bad.
I said attention span.
My attention span is not that bad.
Alright, well then I'll cut you off early here. Ooh, that's a pretty big number. 1, 2, 3, 4, guys. Do you hear that, audience?
I can run that shit back, boy. I am the editing god!
Yeah, you could just edit it to where you got it right.
Damn
I
right
guess
I
you could
can.
do that.
But why would I do that? Because I could?
'Cause you have the power.
Good question. How do I get to
Oh,
that
so-
object? Oh, I go this way.
So it was my friend Brian's birthday. I think it was, we'll say it was yesterday. And I heard it was his birthday, and I was like, okay, I should tell him happy birthday. So I sent him a text, happy birthday, Brian. And then I'm playing with Bailey later. And I tell Bailey, who also knows Brian, hey, it's Brian's birthday today. And Bailey told me, well, you know, I've had a bad day, and I feel like you're just going to be the one to tell me it's Brian's birthday, so that I tell Brian that it's his birthday when it's not, and then I'm embarrassed, and then my day's even worse. So we talked for a few minutes about why he doesn't trust me here at all, ever. And it gets to the point where he's about to send the text to Brian that says, happy birthday, Brian. And Bailey says, all right, I'm going to click send. I'm going to do it. And I kept quiet for a minute, and then I said, I'm surprised you trust me. And I pull up my phone and I text Brian, when Bailey tells you it's when Bailey tells you happy birthday, tell him it's not your birthday. I sent that over to him, and then Bailey sent the message. Yeah.
This is
Bailey
why
sent the
nobody
message.
trusts you.
Yeah, I know. I understand that now. And then
Because you
40
have
minutes
went
later,
in front of the person. To thus make
so then
it
40
better.
minutes later, yeah, so 40 minutes later, Bailey is talking to me on Xbox as we're playing Minecraft, and he says, I just got a message from Brian, you bastard. He says it's not his birthday. And so he's getting annoyed at this, and I said, alright, I'll tell Brian, thanks. And Bailey just says, wait, what? And so I send Bailey this screenshot of me telling Brian to tell Bailey that it's not his birthday. I'm a bastard. And yes, that is exactly why no one ever trusts me at all. But to be fair, Bailey gave me the idea by not trusting me. So maybe it's not a good thing that he already didn't trust me to the point where he gave me an idea where I could further disprove trust and proceeded to do it. But I
Why you
did.
don't give him ideas as you're arguing with him? Because if you're arguing with him, he will take that idea that you have started arguing about, take it, and then manipulate it to him. To where now he owns the idea, unless you already lost that argument.
It was a really good idea, and I'm surprised he trusted me enough to give it to me.
Why we don't have arguments with him?
What, you just know you're gonna lose or something, or
No, that you're gonna make it to where that we win, but yet we have lost the battle ahead of that
The place
argument.
is crawling with insurgents. I need to
You
clear them
might
out.
win the battle, but you lose the war. Is that it?
Basically, we won that
Really,
little
bitch.
skirmish, but when we won that skirmish, you already manipulated us to lose the war because you already went ahead of us and said, yo, I'm just gonna say, hey, look at this.
Leave me, old man!
Bro, Gale's not gonna fucking
It's
love
fucking
you, man,
very
okay? He's gonna fuck you up. He needs that dark soul for a painting.
Did you get beheaded?
No.
Oh, what happened?
Still mentioned the sword of my abdomen.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jake, you don't know
Abdomen.
what's funny
There's
when you
worse
kill
places
him.
to shove a sword up.
Well, it's the only place he can actually put it into because it's scripted.
Well,
He'd shove it up your ass if you could.
oh, I'm sorry for your abdomen. Oh, please.
Sorry to do that.
It's very specific. Something.
I forgot. Okay, I learned how to take cover again. I stood up. Why did my dumb ass stand up? He'd shove it somewhere else, Jake, if he could. Trust me. bitch! Oh, what? Internet? What? Huh? Okay, then. Guess it doesn't like me playing this game.
Get that cheat.
I don't know.
What, you get kicked just as we were starting to talk about how you started a fire with redstone?
I don't even know if you were talking about that. It went silent.
Oh, you left the party, buddy.
Well, no, shit,
Jake and I
it just
were
said
still talking.
internet connection as I was in a fight and I was whooping ass. I was like, what? Hold up, what? Internet connection.
So my sandwich story was, I was trying to make a sandwich, and I decided I wanted the bread toasted. And of course, I've never really decided to toast a sandwich before. For some reason, I hadn't toasted a sandwich yet.
Wait, hold up. Does this have to deal with a thing of an ad popping up that the only thing you heard was it was in Spanish and the only thing you heard was tasted, toasted, and delicious?
No, this is actually completely different than the ad. I just thought it was awful how I had taken years of Spanish and forgotten it all, and then all I understand is toasted and delicious is the entire ad. I just thought Jake would find that funny. But the sandwich story was, I was making a toasted sandwich, and I've never made a toasted sandwich before at this point, somehow. And I decided to make it using a baguette. You know, that's thick bread, because it's round, it's thick. And so I make a pretty thick sandwich out of this. And, you know, ham and cheese or whatever. And then I put it in the toaster oven, but I don't split it in half, you see. I don't toast the bread first, and then put the meat and cheese on, and then toast that as well. I put the entire fucking sandwich on the rack. In one piece. So it's right next to the burner element, and I don't realize this. And I come back to pick up my sandwich, and it's on fire. I had set my entire, not the entire fucking sandwich, but the entire top half of the sandwich was on fire. I just told you how I set a sandwich on fire. And so I had to throw out the bread, because I had set it on fire and burnt it to shit. And I had to make a new fucking sandwich.
No, you know what's the kicker? We're sitting here talking about a sandwich. Dick's over there getting his ass kicked by fucking slave Mike Gale.
I don't have it.
I should buy it for him.
I don't have room on my Xbox.
Anything, send him a hard drive too, why not?
Trust me, I can deliver it, man. I can physically deliver
I'd fucking take it. Not gonna lie, I'd take that hard drive.
Bro, tell me when your birthday is and I'll fucking do it.
It's in January, man.
Hell yeah, way overdue.
Oh, not what you talking about. It's birthday now. Tell Bailey.
Yeah, I'll tell Bailey it's my birthday. I think he might actually know when my birthday is nowadays. I should just do that to him next year. I should wait until sometime in January and tell him, hey man, it's my birthday, I wanted to hang out today. And then we join the party and we talk, and he says happy birthday, and I'm like, dude, it's not my birthday. Who the fuck told you that? And he'll just be so confused. And it won't be my birthday. And I'll have to tell him again a week later on the 13th, hey man, it's my birthday. And he'll be like, I don't trust you at all. The past 2 birthday experiences have been embarrassing and painful. I will never say happy birthday to you again.
I'll never say happy birthday to anybody for as long as I fucking live. You have given me PTSD on birthdays.
As far as I am concerned, I never want to hear cake, birthday, or candle ever again.
Is that just because the cake's a lie?
No, apparently it's because I did some sort of trauma.
Bro, I love this fucking... If this is the armor that's doing this for me, I want to
More likely to find the same exact armor, but at a higher tier.
Bro, I'll just fucking upgrade this armor for as long as I live, because this armor is fucking dope.
Anthony, do you even know how to start a fire?
How do I start a fire? Yeah, with what?
How basic. I mean...
How far there? No, how modern?
You're right.
How modern is it?
Yeah, I was thinking you were gonna shoot fire charges out of a dispenser and, get a spread of it or something, but... No.
Oh my god, old man, fuck off. Where? Oh, never mind, you're mad, you're mad.
Just take his cane.
Yeah, it's made 90 fucking great.
We'll take it away and we'll repower it.
But I have to take his soul first.
Well, if you gotta take his soul to disarm him, or his cane, I think you're dealing with a very powerful mindset.
Yeah.
You just died, didn't you?
50 yards right there. Nope, that's 50 yards right there. Anthony knows what 50 yards is, I can tell you that.
Wait, what?
I said I got to go 50 yards.
Bro, if he went to the Olympics, he'd fucking win.
No kidding. Oh, he's mad. He's all up my grill.
He has like different modes, and we just call it by what it is. Ah, he's mad.
Fuck.
Alright, what does it mean to be all up in your grill? Because I actually grill.
I actually grill.
I actually grill, and I don't know anyone who would put their hand in a metal chamber that's with hot rocks at the bottom, covered in grease, along with 3 series of flaming tubes, while I'm trying to keep that over.
That's why I said that's why I said he's all over.
Well, you see, now that you say that, I have to ask what you mean by all of your shit, because that has a very even more unexpected connotation to it. I don't think you want me to go there. Right?
Think of like the king of fanatics.
King of what? Fanatic?
Fanatic. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that whole King of Fanatic.
Well, it's a phrase that I made up, I can tell you that. But you know what a fanatic is, right?
Here, I'm just gonna give you a made-up phrase and then expect you something.
But
here's this phrase
what
I just made up.
fanatic is, right?
Well, I'm trying to figure out if you know what fanatic is and you're using the right word or the wrong word. Because Anthony probably doesn't know what fanatic
Fanatic is a
is.
fanatical person who is very in tune to a specific person or celebrity. Fuck. Stop shooting me!
Don't use the word in definition.
Don't use the word in a definition. How dare you define the word?
It's like, let me think of an example. Wow, what is the color blue? Oh, blue is,
A color.
blue like the sky. Well, what do you mean blue like the sky? Because the sky can be different colors during the day.
You might also be
at
racist
night.
by saying that.
How would I be racist by saying
The cancel
Clear the way
culture
to your
might as
hut.
well cancel the
Container
sky.
99, bud.
Thank you.
What?
Please wait for me there.
It's
I don't get it.
exactly.
Well,
I don't think he's watched enough bullshit yet.
well, where do you guys get your bullshit from? Because I kind of supply my own.
Anywhere.
I funny the internet, the web.
What happened here? Whose graves are those?
Sarah,
Well, if you want me to leave, just ask.
Elodie, Michelle.
The web.
You know,
Wasn't
I
their
asked
fault.
them many times, but
I was picked as a community leader.
Oh,
I changed my mind.
I changed my mind.
oh, Anthony,
I
didn't
admit,
find,
I kept
didn't,
some for ourselves,
sound
for
bad
my
about
girls.
This, but you could
Was I
steal
supposed to
something
watch
from a
them
fucking
starve?
mimic. I don't know if you know.
I traded for
Oh,
favors.
you want mimic stories? Is that
Seemed
it?
harmless enough,
I play Dungeons and Dragons. I have some
I
mimic
only
stories.
took
for you,
food.
motherfucker.
Oh, there's mimics in Dark
No.
Souls.
but they took everything from
There's
me.
mimics in Dark Souls.
No.
Well, that's terrible because mimics are
Told me you
terrible.
had
'cause
Nothing of value
they're one of my
here
favorite
from me
monsters.
but
He
my
just, wants to,
memories.
he just wants to grab me and just fucking
Take it
munch
all.
on me.
So
Then go, please.
I paint miniatures for D&D. And
I'll
so I had
stay here
painted
a
like
little longer.
4 different mimic miniatures at one point because I really like mimics. And I had kind of bought some extra mimic miniatures, and a friend ended up not wanting one. So I have these mimics painted, and my friend Brian, who I mentioned earlier, you know, the birthday thing, he was DMing a game for us. And Brian comes over to this, he draws this map, and it's very obviously those chests are mimics because they're all jeweled and bedazzled
Journal.
and very shiny, and there's nothing in the room but chests. And so
Bam.
Brian turns over to me and he asks, "Do you have any chest miniatures I could use?" And he asks it in this way where I know he means mimics, but I think he really wants a chest miniature at first. So I say, "Here, do you want one of these?" And I show him all 4 mimic miniatures behind his screen. And he says, "Yes, I'll take those." And he grabs all 4 of my mimic miniatures from my hand. And at this point, I'm very worried because he just grabbed all of the mimic miniatures I had ever painted. And I've painted a lot of those. And so then he put us up against 4 mimics at once, which was terrible because one of our teammates was in the room alone with the mimics, trying to figure out if they were mimics or not. And basically how that went was, yeah, you're listening to see if you hear anything from the chests. You hear a stomach rumbling. Roll initiative. And the rogue's like,
Doesn't hear
ah,
it.
shit. And then everyone else on the other side of the door is like, ah, shit. That was painful.
Hey, Zahidi. Why did no one else think to wake the Outriders up for 30 years?
This old
Well,
man
after what
is
happened
too
here in
fucking
the
quick.
forest, they told us they were trying to find a cure,
Just shoot him.
but they never did.
If
there's
only
no
I could have
cure,
time to pull back a
how'd you know it
fucking
wouldn't kill you?
5-foot bow on mine.
I didn't.
Bro, you're just mad because
I'm
you
sorry.
can't pull out a bow.
I was only concerned with finding the uplink.
Sure.
I could, but I don't have arrows.
Priority.
Exactly.
Just shoot your
I'm your
sword at him.
supplier. And you know it.
Yes, I'll just shoot daggers at the old man right here, Anthony.
Bro, you
Yeah,
can't.
just
throwing knives.
Just take a dagger. No, take a throwing knife and shoot it out of your bow at the enemy. That's what you do. It's always a critical hit. Obviously, I've played the game before.
Please.
I know what I'm talking about.
You would actually like the sorcery side of that game, maybe.
Oh yeah, you would love this shit.
Notes. Interesting.
So you seriously were recording earlier, and you didn't just get up and leave for a minute.
No, I didn't.
Then I'm not smoking anything. You know that.
I'm not.
Anthony, he's just walking at me.
Jake,
Anthony,
do you remember
he's
when?
walking at me menacingly?
I found
Ooh,
a transfer
that's worse
order
than
that
running.
says ECA
At
moved
least
most
running
of the
wears 'em out.
cryopods to a different location.
But walking,
only
walking,
some
they know
people-
how to fight. They're confident. They know how to fight. They know it's a bad idea to run at someone. You get too much momentum, they trip you. They
Bro, if it's
throw you
Gale
behind
walking
them.
towards you, you might as well just
Looks
like
like
put
B2
down
is
your
the
weapon.
big pod across the bridge.
Put
Heading on
everything
your left.
down.
What's the
Put
quickest
everything
way there?
down and accept
Try
death.
following the city walls. They'll lead you close to the facility.
No, more like Madeira, Anthony. More like Madeira.
Bro, Medea will eat you. And she did. She grabbed, attacked you. The one rare attack, and you managed to get it.
I managed to fucking get that one weird attack.
It's rare to get her grab attack. Well, for some of us. For Jake, however.
For me, you know, just the imminent fucking grab to fucking be happening.
Yeah, the enemy saw Jake and she was just like, I'm gonna grab that.
Ironically, he knew it was a she-dragon.
The moment he said I got
had
grabbed,
heard.
I already knew that fucking outcome of that.
I had actually heard you guys refer to her as she.
Who's crawling, Gale?
What do you think?
Bro,
brothers?
Gale's
It's time to finally put
Gale
it
is
down.
crawling.
Kick him in the shins. There's nothing like a good kick to the shin.
If only Kiki actually done something in this game.
Bro, kicking does. It throws up the shield of the guy that's blocking.
But you said he was crawling. Is he crawling at running speed? Like some zombie from a horror movie where all the zombies are lightning McQueen?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No.
Like fucking...
I mean, that was a really weird description, but if I got it right, that was realistic visual.
It's how it
Visually, it's terrifying. Lightning McQueen with arms crawling towards you at the speed of a NASCAR vehicle.
I can tell you another one. Think of a Speed 3 chicken and a giant zombie.
Nah, dude, think of that Teletubby one. Where the Teletubby gets out and closes it and it's an Among Us. That's the creepiest thing.
Anthony, he doesn't know what bullshit you're trying to talk about.
I have the picture.
Send me the picture.
He won't understand what the fuck it means.
I mean, Teletubbies are just those really weird monster things from the children's show, and they have a television installed in their flesh.
In their gut.
Yeah, now imagine the face of the Teletubby getting out and just basically turning into one of the Among Us characters. It's very creepy looking.
Are we talking like a realistic picture, like a first photo of this or something?
The first photo of a Teletubby, no.
No, I said cursed. Like those cursed images, memes.
Well, it kinda
I
is.
looked up once. Okay, then. There was some weird shit in there. I don't know why I looked it up a second time. I guess because I like weird shit.
We all like weird shit. Just for
I wasn't gonna talk about the bedroom, Anthony. I know you don't like to talk about that.
No, we're not talking about that shit.
Oh, we're not? Oh, why did you say you like weird shit? Did I say I like weird shit? Oh, shit.
Stop saying shit.
Fine, when I say Pity. That was so good. Are you winning, Jake?
Abomination.
Define winning.
Are you winning, son?
Are you getting your ass handed to you?
Bro, nobody wins against Gale.
Speaking of, yeah.
You just feel a whole lot better when he's dead.
As soon as he's getting ass kicked, he fucking throws me into a wall and then fucking hits me in the head.
Rapes him. Bro, maybe
I don't know
you
what
should just
kind of game
invest
you're
in a
playing,
rape
but,
whistle when you fight Gale. You're not supposed to as I'm recording. They know you were calling a bitch.
I have a bitch. Shit. I didn't know.
Listen, Jake, stop.
Where's...
Bro, I can get pistol mastery on this bitch. Let's go. I'll do it. I'll get pistol mastery fucking plus pistols almost. Level 11 and I'm just using pistols.
I'm inside. I'll look for the cryopods. I found Scarstead.
What are you
Oh,
talking
Jake,
about?
what's a weird story you have, Jake? I told my
No.
story about making a sandwich and it ended up
ECA
on
turned
fire.
him into a terrarium.
Oh, come
Weird
on.
story.
Scarstead.
Yeah, everyone's got some weird story.
I fought with that bastard in Baghdad and Caracas. He never gave up. He was supposed to end his tour of duty on his feet.
You said a quesadilla on
They all
fire?
were.
You set a quesadilla on fire.
You could say I
Question.
intentionally slammed the door on my brother's face.
Ooh, nice.
Sounds correct.
What did he do?
But I like the quesadilla on
Nothing,
fire
we were
story.
just playing a game and then
Tahiti.
I just
The
fucking
ECA was
decided,
experimenting
like, hey,
on us. Did you
it'd be a
know?
good idea just
No.
fucking open the door
No, I
in front of his
didn't, I
face while he's
swear.
running after me.
But-
Full speed.
The Outriders were Patience Zero. It makes
And then
sense they
boom,
would study
fucking
you.
slams
To
right
save
on the
others.
fucking door.
And kill half of us
Left
off
a
in
nice,
the process?
left a nice scar on
That
his
is
fucking
fucked up.
eyebrow.
That is fucked up.
Yeah, I got a scar on my eyebrow from being a toddler, and they didn't even like see how it happened. They assume I just like full-on charged and dived at the corner of a chair leg and cut open my face. No, I'm being serious.
I can
that's the
imagine that
sad
story. Fuck yeah! Chair!
But like they don't even know how it happened. They just like, I don't know, heard me in pain, and then they came over and I had busted my eyebrow, and they didn't know how bad it was, and they took me to the hospital, and my sister was little, because, you know, I was really little back
So what
then,
did you
and my
find?
sister was little.
No one else.
And, you know,
did.
my sister was asking, you know, is he going to be okay? Is he going to be okay? And they're like, well, we don't know how bad it
But
is.
the
And she got
fact
all
that
worried.
some made it,
And you-
that your
whatever, it's
cryopods
a
kept
small
coming
scar
for
on my
all
eyebrow.
those years, against all
But they
odds.
don't...
You should count yourself
Why would I
lucky.
charge
Yeah, well,
chair leg? That doesn't
we'll
make
see
any sense.
about that.
Probably got shoved into the chair.
Well, I get the impression no one was around when it happened. Like, no one saw it happen. I don't know.
I'm sorry you didn't find any other Outriders still in cryo.
Surprisingly, no one's ever asked about it. No one's ever asked about that scar.
They just.
Not that there's a worthy
I
story
still
to tell
just
them.
think they watched you just yeet into it, just going fuck yeah, and just like fucking face first into a fucking chair. That's all I can think.
Yeah, my dad showed me a Superman comic when I was 3, and, you know, 3-year-old mind, I'm fucking Superman. And so I leap at it and bust open my face.
I'm just gonna,
I'm
I'm
not
just gonna full
Superman,
head.
and this
I'm
chair is
no
my
bitch,
kryptonite.
and he just jumped.
You won't Superman jump? Try me.
That's what I thought. They were just watching you, and they were like, "Oh yeah, he ain't no bitch," and you just like yeeted yourself up there. They were like, "Oh shit, he ain't no bitch."
Funny, I think that's what the doctor said when I was in the hospital. Oh shit,
You ain't no
he
bitch.
Yeah, I think I remember that part of the story now. Which is impressive because I was like,
Yeah, you
Alright.
ain't no, I ain't no
busting.
bitch.
Anthony, he's busting.
He's gonna bust somewhere
he's
else.
becoming
doing
Thor
with
now.
him?
Yeah, it's called Phantom Dash.
Yes.
If he's busting, you're doing something right, but I don't know what you're doing.
Unless you call freezing his old penis off, then yeah.
Ooh. Why are we going there? Hold up.
What? We're going there because you're recording,
as
and that's
you
when all the
live,
weird shit happens.
So do
You know
the
that.
Outriders. Remember that.
Fucking
I mean, really, your viewers are only here because I tell weird stories like setting a sandwich on fire. That's how you get a video with, 5 views or more on your channel. Not that that's many, but... I don't know why 5 people would listen to me tell a story about setting a sandwich on fire, but...
Listen, people are people. Just don't even.
Yeah, I don't try and understand people. They're confusing. So what did you lose when you died earlier? Because you started explaining it, and then I think you just decided to really focus on how I died in Doom.
Oh. Okay, I know exactly what you mean. Nothing. I just died and it resetted me to the freaking beginning of what I was doing.
Beginning of what? Beginning of the last checkpoint? Beginning of the level?
Well, basically. Of where I was.
Alright.
It just reset me. That's all it did. Other than that, in this game, it's very easy to get back to where I was and what I was doing. So nothing can really stop me, so. Besides a fucking Mack truck, that's about it, but you know. You don't see a Mack
What?
truck.
A truck?
It's fucking ass up in here. Fucking beating
Truck with a magnetic acceleration cannon on it? Big ass truck.
Oh, you're an ass. I know exactly where you're going with. Took me a second.
Don't these things normally require a whole space station? Yeah, well, Sergeant Johnson said he wanted it on a fucking truck, so we made it happen.
Fucking Mack truck.
You just want to park it before you fire it, otherwise you end up an extra mile backwards.
See, it took me a second. But I knew exactly where he was going. That one. I was ready.
I mean, they basically did put a Mac cannon on a truck in that Halo 4 mission. That was stupid.
You think it's stupid. Other people think it's intelligent. It was a way of life that nobody understood.
If you put a Mac cannon on a truck, at least make sure to put in some defenses so they can't disable it with one hit. Didn't that happen? They disabled the cannon with like a single hit or some shit like that. They disabled the targeting or something.
It's probably the targeting. But other than that,
I don't get how that works.
Hold up. Other than that, thank you people for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so you can get notifications.
Nah, don't like it. Love it. You're here
so
for
you
my
can get
my
notifications on when I upload videos like this one. And remember, assassins, nothing is true. Everything
is ass.
Is permitted.